You've been told you're too quiet. Maybe someone said it like a complaint. Maybe they said it like something was wrong with you. But here's what they never understood. You're not quiet because you have nothing to say. You're quiet because you've learned that not every room deserves your words. And there's a big difference. Most people think silence means emptiness. They see someone who doesn't talk much and immediately assume shy, boring, unfriendly, maybe even arrogant. They fill the silence with their own judgments. But what they're actually seeing is someone who has already figured out something most people spend years learning. Not every conversation is worth having. Not every person is worth opening up to. Not every room deserves the real you. Here's what's actually happening inside a quiet person's mind. They're not struggling to find words, they're deciding whether you're worth them. This isn't arrogance, it's experience. At some point, quiet people tried being open. They shared thoughts and got dismissed. They spoke up and got interrupted. They were honest and got judged. So they didn't become quiet because they're broken. They became quiet because they're smart enough to recognize where their energy gets wasted. Psychology calls this selective communication. Your brain automatically runs a background check on every social environment. Is this safe? Are these people real? Will I regret saying this? When the answers come back negative, you go quiet, not as a choice, as a protection.
But here's the part most people never see. Put a quiet person around the right people, real people, honest people, people who don't perform, and they become completely unrecognizable. Suddenly they're loud, they're funny, they have opinions about everything. They talk for hours without noticing the time. It's not a personality switch, it's the walls coming down. Because quiet people don't have a communication problem, they have a trust requirement. The bar is just higher, and most people never clear it, not because quiet people are cold, but because most social environments are built on surface-level performance, and quiet people have zero patience for that. They'd rather sit in silence than waste words on conversations that go nowhere. There's also something deeper going on: energy. Most people don't think about conversations as energy exchanges, but quiet people feel it clearly. Some conversations fill you up, most drain you. Small talk with people who don't listen, forced laughter at things that aren't funny, pretending to be interested when you're not. Quiet people figured out early that engaging in the wrong conversations doesn't just waste time, it leaves them feeling empty. So they stop doing it. Not out of rudeness, out of self-preservation. This is why they seem distant in groups, but completely present one-on-one. In a group, there's performance, there's noise for the sake of noise. But alone with one person they trust, there's real exchange. And that's where quiet people come alive. Now here's the uncomfortable truth, and this matters. This selective silence has a real cost. Because you don't explain yourself, people misread you constantly. You get labeled cold, arrogant, or strange, not because you are any of those things, but because silence lets other people write your story, and most of them write it wrong. The person who never speaks up in meetings gets passed over, not because they lack ideas, but because the room never heard them. The person who takes time to open up loses connections before they even start, not because they're uninteresting, but because people don't wait.
The world is loud, and the world rewards loudness, even when the loud person has less to say. This is where being selective stops being a strength and starts becoming a wall. There's a difference between protecting your energy and shutting people out entirely. There's a difference between choosing your words carefully and never using them at all. If you're quiet because you're observing, that's awareness. If you're quiet because you've decided no environment will ever be safe enough, that's armor, and armor gets heavy. The real psychology of quiet people is this: they're not less than talkative people. They're not more than them either. They're just wired to need realness before they give themselves, and that's a completely valid way to be. But the most powerful version of a quiet person isn't someone who never speaks. It's someone who knows exactly when silence is wisdom and when it's just fear wearing a disguise. Because some silences protect you, and some silences cost you. Opportunities, relationships, rooms where your voice actually would have mattered. So the next time someone says you don't talk much, don't explain yourself. Just know this: you're not broken, you're not behind, you're not less. You're someone who decided a long time ago that your words have value, and you're not going to hand them out for free. The question worth asking isn't why don't you talk more? The question is, are you in rooms that deserve you? Because when you find those rooms and those people, you already know what happens. You don't shut up.